Hi, my name is Molly Carroll, and I'm using this video to talk about an aspect of hospitality I teach. It's important to me, and that is uh, having a backup system for whatever you're doing. Uh, you can have all the amazing technology in the world, but if the power goes out at your hotel, how bad is that? Can you still function? Um, Or has everything gone wrong? Can you still take reservations in a blackout? If there's some sort of uh, weather warning, like in some places it might be a hurricane, in California it might be an earthquake, um, and the technology malfunctions, or just if the technology goes out for no reason, it has a terrible error. Uh, do you still have a way to check people in, to check people out? Do you still know what room everyone is in? Um, the hotel that I worked at, the Kellogg Center in East Lansing, they had a pretty good system for all of this. Every few hours, they would print out a stack of papers like that, and they would go get a special clipboard, and they would take the previous stack and put it in the recycling bin and put the new stack in, and it would have all of the details of every reservation in the building, everyone who had been checked in, uh, who was staying overnight, what room everyone was in. It had lists by names, lists by room numbers, um, and it made it very easy on the one occasion when the computers went down to continue uh, working at the front desk, to continue performing all the functions that were expected of us. Um, this is something that uh, I would be especially concerned about with like new trends of special ways to check in, like checking in on your mobile phone, checking in, with face recognition. What happens if the Wi-Fi goes down? What happens if there's a bad storm? Suddenly, you're left with a bunch of people who can't check in. Um, is there another way to check in, or are you depending on that? Like, can your staff work around not having electricity, not having the technology that they depend on? Because technology is great, but uh, it's not invincible, and you should always make sure that you know what to do when you don't have it. Um, you should have a backup plan. You should always have a plan B. Um, I think that's very important for everyone to consider.